Doberdin, Massachusetts didn't just field infantry and artillery in 1636, it also built the engineers. The 101st Engineer Battalion is America's oldest engineer unit. Born from the same colonial militia roots as the 181st Infantry, 182nd Infantry, and 101st Field Artillery. While the infantry fought and the artillery blasted, the engineers made sure there was a road to get there. The 101st Engineer Battalion traced their lineage to the Massachusetts Bay Colony militia companies. In the Revolution, they weren't just digging trenches, they were building fortifications at places like Boston and Bunker Hill. While the 181st and 182nd fired muskets, the 101st fired cannons, the engineers built the defenses that kept them all alive. Basically, the engineers were the guys who showed up with shovels when everyone else showed up with rifles. Through the Civil War, World War I and World War II, the engineers marched alongside their Bay State brothers. Infantry charged, artillery shelled, and the engineers built bridges, clearing obstacles and blew holes in enemies' defenses. In Normandy, engineers cleared mines so the infantry could advance. In the Pacific, they hacked through jungles so the artillery could fire. The Bay State Trio fought, but the engineers made sure they could move. The infantry takes ground, the artillery holds it, the engineers make sure they can actually get there. In Iraq and Afghanistan, the 101st Engineers built bases, cleared IEDs, and kept convoys moving. The 181st and 182nd patrolled the streets. The 101st Artillery fired support, and the engineers made sure the roads didn't kill them. Their mission is combat engineering, bridges, fortifications, demolitions, and mobility. They're the Bay State problem solvers with explosive. If the infantry fights wars and the artillery makes them loud, the engineers makes them possible. From colonial fortifications to modern combat engineering, the 101st Engineer Battalion has carried America's fight for nearly 400 years. The Bay State's infantry fights, the artillery fires, but the engineers make sure the whole war machine actually works.